I don't think there's been one year that I can remember where there's been so much news about football visors. Now, one of the reasons could be because the NFL allowed slightly tinted visors in the NFL this year. Now that players are allowed to wear more than just clear visors, we're seeing a lot more visors and a lot more news about visors in the NFL. Another reason could be that Oakley became the official lens of the NFL. That means you'll see a lot of Oakley glasses on the sidelines. It also means that Oakley is the official football visor of the NFL. This year, Oakley also released their new Prizm visor. Now, those of you unfamiliar with Oakley, Prizm is a new technology that Oakley uses in all their lenses, whether it's sunglasses, whether it's snowboarding goggles, or in this case, football visors. So in this video, I'm gonna be unboxing some new visors from Gridiron, specifically the Oakley Prizm visor and the Oakley Gridiron Prizm visor. Welcome back to I Know Football. If you're new to this channel, you just found the best place on YouTube for football gear and equipment reviews. I was hooked up by Gridiron with some swag and two new Oakley Prizm visors to see what all the new technology is all about. First, I'm gonna change into this swag because I think the black on black is not really gonna work for this video, so give me a second, let me change to this and then I'll be right back. All right, there we go. I think this is gonna work a lot better when I'm talking to you guys about these visors. Before I get into the unboxing of these visors, I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about Gridiron. They're a company that I've known for several years. And if you've been following this channel for as long as I've been doing it, you know that I first worked with Gridiron back in 2013 when I was playing football for Team USA in Germany. They are the company that did my face mask. I had a speed helmet that I needed it recoated for a red face mask for Team USA. You can kind of see that helmet in the background over there. And the jersey, now this jersey is from France. This helmet is also from France. I'll throw up some video or pictures that I have. Hopefully you guys can see it here from Germany. But they did the speed, but they did the face mask for the speed. So since then, I've really looked to Gridiron for all of my helmet needs, whether it's helmets, visors, face masks, clips for visors. There's a number of different accessories that they have. They are the one-stop shop for anything that has to do with helmets, especially the hard to find stuff that you're not going to find just, that's not available to the public. That's usually only available to pros and college players. So I'm going to include their link down below in this video. Definitely check out their website and see all the cool things that they have. And the word is on the street that they're going to have a sale around Thanksgiving, so definitely check it out for the discount code there. So with that information, it should be no surprise that Gridiron carries the new Oakley Prizm visors. So now let's open these up and I'll talk to you a little bit about the Prizm technology, what it's supposed to be. Obviously not testing it out in this video, that's going to be another video, but giving you guys my first impression on these visors. Now I've got the clear visor, which you guys can't even see that writing, and then I've got the Gridiron visor. Something that I like about Oakley that they've always done on their visor boxes is they give you some information about the tint, and it's going to be hard to see here. I'll try to make it focus for you guys. Maybe you can see that, but I'm going to read it to you anyway so that you know what it says. The visors that I went through in the visor video that I did with all different visors, there's a clear visor, there's a gray visor, which is the 60% smoke visor. It's usually called the smoke. Then there's the 45%, which is a lot darker. Then there's the black visor, that's 20%. Then they also have a blue visor. These are all the standard ones, that's 26%. Something to know about visors. The higher percentage of the tint, the lighter the visor will be. The percentage that they give you is the percentage of light that passes through the lens. So the clear visor is actually 89%. That means it does filter some of the light, but 89% of the light is going to show through. So that means the clear visor does have a little bit of tint. The 20% visor is super dark because only 20% of the light goes through. Now the Prizm visor comes in two colors, clear and Gridiron. So let me open these up so we can take a look. All right, let me get these stickers off of these visors. This is how they know if you used or mounted the visor or not, because you can't mount it with the little sticker on here. All right, here are the two visors, the Prizm visors. This is the clear visor and this is the Gridiron Prizm visor. Before I get into the differences between these two, I'm gonna give you the difference between the Prizm visor and the standard Oakley visor. I'm gonna use the Gridiron visor, which is the darker tinted one, just because it's gonna show up better on camera. One of the first differences that you're gonna notice is it does not have the center tab. Now this is gonna be great because it's gonna fit more modern helmets. The original standard Oakley visor, you guys probably have seen. If you haven't seen my video of me cutting off the center tab, definitely Google it. It's how to make an Oakley visor fit some helmets where you cannot use the center tab, some of the Schutt helmets, for example. But with this one, this is not going to have that problem because it's not going to have that center tab. That's the first difference that you're going to notice. The other big difference why I'm making this video is the Prizm technology. What is different about Prizm is all of the visors are going to be high contrast. With the visor being high contrast, it's going to increase the visibility. It's going to increase the separation of colors. That's going to make it a little bit easier to see movement. Now, Oakley did have a standard visor that was high contrast, but it wasn't the Prizm technology. I believe the blue visor that they have was high contrast. I actually tested it out in my playing days and felt like it was way too dark and it wasn't high contrast enough. The other downside to that blue visor was they only had it in a dark shade. With the Prizm visor, they're going to have it both in this darker shade, the Gridiron visor, and they're going to have it in the clear as well, which I'll show you. So the high contrast is going to be the huge difference between this and their standard Oakley visor. So here are the two Prizm visors side by side. Again, this is going to be the clear. You can see that there's still a little tint. This is not the camera. There is a small tint to this. It's going to be a 72% tint versus the standard Oakley, which is an 89. So it is going to filter out a little bit more light. This visor is going to be tinted at 23%. So it's still going to be a little bit dark. It's probably going to be hard to see at night. Of course, I'm going to test that out when I do the full test for you guys. I'm going to put it in some of my older helmets and see how these look. Now, something that's just unique to Oakley visors in general, one of the reasons why they are my favorite visor and have been my favorite visor is because of the proprietary shape that they have. So they use plutonite, which is something that a lot of the visors use, a similar shatter resistant material, but this visor has a curvature. I went over to my visor video, not just 2D, two-dimensional like the other visors, but it has a three-dimensional for zero distortion. You're going to see this bubble versus it's not flat. You can see the curvature on here, kind of like a pilot's helmet, so that you get no distortion in your football helmet. So that's going to help a lot in your visibility. Obviously, Oakley is all about that clarity. It's why they made a high contrast visor. So that's one of the big differences. Another thing that you're going to see on the Oakley visor that you're not going to see on every visor is the protection from the sun. Whether you have the 20%, which is going to tint more, or you have the clear visor, they're all going to protect you from UV rays, UVA, UVB, UVC. Also, blue light is going to protect you from that. So that's something that you want, that protection on your eyes when you're playing in the sun. It's just something good to have to protect your eyes and your vision. It's both the Gridiron Prizm visor and the clear Prizm visor retail for $60. That's the same price as the standard visor. So there's no reason not to get a Prizm visor unless you want a different color or shade that's only offered in the standard one. I really think Oakley should discount the standard one because this is going to be so much better for you. Now let's take a look at what comes in the box and if they changed it from the standard visor. Just like the original standard visor from Oakley, when you order this, it's obviously going to come with the visor. It's going to come with a number of different color decals that you can put on the visor itself to coordinate with your team. It's still going to come with the same two options for clips, so two different sizes depending on the size of the bars on your face mask. It's also going to come with a microfiber cleaning cloth. So you would expect this from Oakley, having the cleaning cloth. Obviously, they specialize in lenses. So there you have it. There's my unboxing from Gridiron. Remember to check out the link below for all of their helmets, face masks, visors, helmet accessories. There's really some cool, interesting stuff that you guys probably don't even know is on the market unless you've watched my videos or if you've seen their YouTube channel. They're the company that does all the ultra cool custom helmet builds. Now, if you like my video and you're looking forward to the review on the Prizm visor, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.